Hello my friends and welcome back to Papa Smurf's Pathfinder adventure in the game that is probably one of the worst balanced D&D games I've ever played, but anyway, we are going to a new location. Let's hope that we can find some experience points here and get to level 3 and then figure out what to do from here. Figure out where to go next.
Greetings.
Okay.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I've conducted at Lady Jamandi's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy.
Well, that's a
That
surprise.
dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamandi sends her apologies. Lady Jamandi
Okay.
ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. Restov will not forget this favor.
Okay. Let's go kill this boy.
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's siege.
Taxian.
But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law.
She's also respected by the common people.
We received a message from the slums. A good friend who wished to remain anonymous.
She does what
suggested the sword lords
common
take a closer
people
look at a
do.
certain guest from Patax. Jamandi
She's in
immediately
the
sent
tavern
for me
with the
and ordered me to
common
capture the
people.
spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us
Common
everything,
rogues like
and not
you.
only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
I'm sorry. I'm sure some of you are actually wanting to listen to this story.
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
A snake of a man.
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Care to tell me why you were
Fair
exiled?
enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else, and I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya,
Dun
mother
dun.
was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
What is love? Keston, she hurt you. She
Don't
hurt
imagine that I ask for
you
pity.
some more. Sorry.
No one gets what they deserve.
Actually, it's not really her fault, is it? Let's be honest. What would Papa Smurf say? He would say, leave the past and think of it no more. That's what he'd say.
Task. It's not only the love of a woman and a family that I've lost. I had a place in life, a purpose. Once such things are lost, well then ask away.
Stop blithering. Tell me more about the lands you grew up in. Tell me more of House Gurus. Tell me more.
House Gurus owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains.
Well, they went to all the effort to voice it, so it must be important.
And they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight. It is an old and renowned
family. Also,
a long time ago, the
apparently
entered a pact
places water above blood.
This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Regarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golkar, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Gures. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. As you wish.
Alright. Thank you for all the information. Deliver him, dead or alive. Do you know what? I'm gonna probably get rid of all my food. Just spotting the elk there and thinking about meat harvesting. It seems like the food, the actual real food, is only used for these rest recipes. And frankly, half the time they don't work, and
will this ever end?
The bonus is often minor, so...
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Let's go. Some frogs. Papa's got a brand new frog. She has very, very little in the way of spells. 1, 2, 3. And then acid as an auto cast. Which does so little damage.
Let us strike as one.
Alright, I'll do. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell to use this character.
I'll cut you.
Wow. That is smoked frog. He's basically kind of a melee caster. Shall we turn on the anger? Nah, it's just a frog. It doesn't appear to have the greatest DC in the world either. 14. Guess it's reasonable.
Serves you right.
Tear them apart!
This is for you!
I don't even know why I bother with this acid, to be honest. The bow would actually do more damage.
Do not falter!
She's got +4 on Dex and +5 on Int. Bonded object can be used once a day to restore one spell that the wizard had prepared for this day. I don't understand this bonded object. No idea. It's not a class I'm used to. This is a... It's a wizard. It's a wizard, but I don't know about this bonded object thing. This is, don't know. Not something I'm familiar with.
I appreciate privacy.
Okay, loot.
What's over there?
Oh,
I don't even want to know. I don't need anyone's sympathy.
that's locked.
I wrote it like I saw it. Anything else?
Money.
What's that?
Never a dull moment. Not that I care.
There's a campfire.
Follow
Oh.
me. Or don't.
What troubles
I
you?
won't let you down.
Frog.
Die for me.
To victory!
Did we shoot?
I'll fight if I have to. You can't stop me.
Seems somewhat difficult to trigger surprise attacks in this game. I guess you'll have to start from stealth and shoot at range, but the problem is that if you put your melee characters into stealth, they only get half turns, which is really irritating. Oh. At least these enemies seem to be the correct level for me. Greater Giant Frog. Anger, engage. Tango down! Blood for element!
Onwards!
He's fried.
For me.
Wow, that's pretty cool looking at least. Let's tab that F5 key. Now we fought a couple of battles. This seems to be the right area. Apparently I'm fatigued. Oh, that's because they've come out of rage mode. Now I have to wait for it to wear off. Blood for Gollum! More loot.
I did as you asked. Done and done.
Golden trinket. Money, money, money.
Broken a nail.
I've broken a nail, she says.
You can
Adventures
count on
call
me.
to them. I failed. I'm sorry.
She rolled an 8. And Octavia rolled an 8. Wow, and she's got a modifier of 12 against 22, so she only needs to roll a 10.
Together we are unstoppable.
Ready and willing. What's the
I'm
hold up?
listening. I need a
Don't
challenge.
hesitate.
Okay, well, we'll have to just come back when we've leveled up. It's another box to add to my list of ones I need to come back and look
I
at.
did as you asked.
How much longer, I wonder?
Okay, apparently there's some loot down here, which I overlooked somehow. More cash. Cash for Gollum!
Not that I care.
Oh! Found another fragment. Restovic Ranger's Broken Arrow. What the hell is that? Yatzelworm?
Done with waiting.
Here. Consider me provoked. I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be. We've obviously found an area that's actually the correct level for us. DC 17. That's reasonable. I mean, by D&D standards, that's still better than full plate, but you know, whatever.
This is for you.
Hello, friend. This is for you. Let's just put a shield on for him. Let's not send him hurtling into combat. Let's leave that to the real warriors.
Any last wishes?
Oh, Purple Smurf hasn't got a direct path to a target. Oh well, that's okay.
I'll fight if I have to.
Oof. It's another enemy that constantly drains stats every time it hits you. My favorite.
Fear me.
Electroshocker! No, apparently it was not in range.
I'll cut you.
This won't kill me.
Wow, that was a series of hits. Sword for Gollum! Probably get an opportunity if you try and move.
This is where I step in.
mere.
Oh look, a permanent strength damage attack. My favorite.
Anything is possible.
You know, who the hell balances the early game of a D&D campaign with loads of enemies where every single attack is a stat drainer? I mean, come on.
The order. One shouldn't
Just
brag
letting
about a
me
big
inside.
sword if they can't carry one.
Why not save that garbage for, you know, later in a campaign when people are like level 5 or 6 or something? And it just goes to show, like, so many of the things that have gone wrong in this campaign have only gone wrong because I'm not min-maxing the 9s out of my character. I mean, a monk can never be flat-footed. A monk is never wearing armor, so they never take any encumbrance or fatigue penalties for wearing armor. A monk is more armored than a guy in armor. A monk probably, I think at level 1 you can start with 3 attacks as a monk. A monk gains fist attacks that become magical over time and ignore all defenses. Add a couple of levels of pally in there and you can self-heal. And use your charisma stat to add a bonus to all your saving throws.
Will this ever end?
It's an entrance to a mine. It's been blocked for a long time.
I see something.
It's a trap!
And Lindsay was called forth.
You're actually not as good as,
It's just not my lucky day.
You're actually not as good as her at this, are you?
Oh, look. I did as you asked.
Conk.
Done and done.
It's a bandit!
You can count on me.
Let's get a little bit closer. It's a little bit close. Just a little bit closer.
Entertainment.
You can't stop me.
Fire!
Time for fun.
Sneak attack! Wow, this guy can charge. That's surprising. Arcane weapon enhancement is your swift action. Go! Oh, that's so bad. Angry, hurty. Papa Sir Smurf, gonna give you a hug. He's also gonna stand in a campfire, apparently. What's the range on this? Charge! Oof. Oh, this guy's in the strike zone. Here comes the anger. Oh, she missed.
Consider me provoked.
Oof. Well, there's nothing but a stubborn stain on the ground where that guy used to be.
Die for me.
A 2 versus a 6. Wow, that's sad.
I'll split you in half.
Pop Smurf gonna knock you out.
Serves you right.
This is very D&D in that they are getting mullered because of the surprise attack.
Stay behind me.
Bring it!
Blood for Gollum! Sorry. I can't stop saying that now. It's my new saying.
This is for you.
Perhaps I should have said, FBI, open up! Just for old time's sake. Okay, he seems to actually have his arcane weapon enhancement. Lost for 8 rounds. Damn, that's a long time.
Out of my way!
Oh!
You deserved it.
Pop Smurf says knock you out.
Let us strike at once!
What a beautiful campsite. Scroll of Protection from Law. Also known as Getauticus Jailfreacus.
Not that I care.
For all the Harry Potter fans out there. What if what I've just picked up is garbage? Most of it, probably. Light armor. She is unarmored, so she'll need mage's robes or something along those lines. Okay, apparently she is capable of using the heavy crossbow. And this is vastly superior to the short bow. Although it is, you know, heavier, but that's really not a big deal for someone who's not wearing any armor. Hey, a braces of armor! Sweet! Light leather armor +1. I do not believe that she gets a I do not believe that she gets a arcane save, so I don't think we'll be wearing that. Right, let's go ahead and drop that because it's not really worth the money. It's not even worth selling. Found some ale. That is worth money, though. Let's just go ahead and drop the scale armor. And the light shield. Here I am floating around at medium encumbrance. Oh man, there's a lot more to this map. The Overgrown Passage.
Will someone help me?
Ow! Okay, camp time. Just use the rations I brought along, please. Use the rations. "33 hours to recover full health." Okay, well that's not happening.
Bite me, greedy bastards. I don't care. I never wanted your crappy helmet.
There's no point in being bitter, Mary. The Baron will decide who will wear the Stag Lord's helm. He is our leader.
We have heard this banter before. Okay, it's a little bit better.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Lindsay the Indecisive. That seems legit. Really could do with a cleric, couldn't I? Right, where were we? Let us continue.
I've done your request.
Okay.
I see something. I won't let you down.
Gold! That's what you see.
Follow me! Or don't.
Oh, Doges.
Face me if you dare.
Oops.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, not bad. He rolled a 1, poor Doge.
I don't like you.
I don't like you is one of 2 things I know how to say.
Fear me.
Shocking! Ouch. That seems to have a pretty decent chance to hit. Or I've just been lucky with it. Or, you know, we're just in an area that's actually the correct level for us. That also works.
Tear them apart!
Yeah, we're devouring these dogs. I'm going to presume that they've got very poor defenses.
Any last wishes?
I prefer the company of me, myself, and I. The friendship's overrated anyway.
You see that?
Do you see that log? There's money in them there logs. Oh, dogs.
How much longer, I wonder?
What troubles you?
I'm listening.
I am your shield.
What's the holdup?
Wait, we can talk to them? What? Okay. Greetings, traveller. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say there is no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other, says the dog. It's a magical wolf. It's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel. You're talking to a more. Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt? Lawful good, your words will not save you, monster. What? Why is that lawful good? Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough, and I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveller buried his chest. If you're hungry, then hunt. I see no point in interfering with the natural order of things. This is guaranteed to get us attacked. It's exactly what Papa Smurf would do, but it would definitely get us attacked. Who are you? You may call me Grachach. Grachach of House Moog. It's an honourable house of wargs. My father was dishonoured, but he committed no crime.
Will this ever end? I appreciate privacy.
I mean,
Not that
I just killed 4 bandits. Couldn't he just eat those? Oh,
Let's see what they're made of.
by the way, I'm not, you know, it would obviously be optimal to just crawl around in stealth mode, but I'm not doing it.
You can't stop me!
Only level 1 in wizardry is really not. It's just not. Do 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 do. Okay.
They go down!
Oh! That's what you get. Move forward and make sure to create threat.
Onward!
Samir, then.
Should we go ahead and zap this guy? Let's turn the zap off. 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 Good.
I'll cut you.
I really don't think I need to be using my limited shocks on 2 wolves.
This is where I step in.
Stay behind me!
Okay, we're done. And I got some more sweet skins.
This requires your attention.
Ooh. Man, I really just walked straight into that. I was just sweeping up and down. Climb the hill, DC 21.
No, I'm embarrassed.
Who took the check? She rolled a 6, and she's got a modifier of 9. Man, that is an absolutely enormous amount of damage we just took for a bad roll. With a modifier of 9, she only needs a 12 or greater, although I suppose that's still some chance of failing. I don't know what else to do. If I... Okay, unselect camp. Nope, the camp is just stuck to my pointer. I don't have any other way to heal other than to chug potions like there's no tomorrow. And I am very limited on those. I mean, damn, that did more damage to me than the freaking enemy. Resting will take 1 day. Okay, we are using the rations then.
Amiri, you have such big biceps. Wow, let me touch them.
Don't touch yourself behind your tent, asshole. You're thinking what your wrong parts again.
Oh, the hearty meal was spoilt. Another day was wasted. Oh, nice. We just lose.
Die for me. I'll split you in half.
And the gods are asleep. Why? Is she dead? Has she just been teleported away? Okay.
Bring it! Let us strike as one!
This is for you.
Well, this was a good... This was, yeah. Now we gotta go back to town to get Lindsay.
Out of my way!
Tear them apart!
Wow, this is like... This is the worst D&D game I think I've ever played.
I'll fight if I have to.
It's just... It's all the worst parts of D&D with no one holding back. At all. It's just totally random. Which means that, you know, you can just be killed at any time. And with very little you can do about it. I mean, hell, we succeeded the stealth check for the camp, and we had 2 guards, and we still got basically into a melee fight from prone, from sleep, from helpless, with them right on top of us. Okay, she doesn't have an attack available for some reason.
Do not falter!
I die free.
Bleed for me. I don't like you!
I don't like you! Combat is finished. And Lindsay's been teleported away.
You can't stop me.
Follow me! Fear me! Or don't.
Onwards!
Okay. So we're gonna get out of here, I guess, and come back. "72 days left," which does not seem like the most huge amount of time in the world.
Not that I care.
Okay. Yeah, let's not bother with any of that. I'm gonna have to return to town to pick her back up again. I figured I could do some exploring here at the same time. Let's go on a long and tedious journey.
I need to catch my breath.
Back to camp.
March, march. All I do is march.
Show me your wares. Apparently, if you click the offer button, you'll offer everything that is loot. Non-magical. Okay. Food. Can go. I think that's a quest item. I think that's a quest item. I think this is a quest. I don't know if it's a quest item, but this is. Potion of bark skin. Most of this stuff is seemingly a waste of time. It's just used for campsite cooking. If we encounter a recipe that's actually worth making, I'm sure we can just buy the food we need for it and just make only that. Potion of Reduced Person. Yep, not sure what we're going to do with that. Probably don't need these either. Dear Kenneth Palmer. Got +1 leather armor, which I do not believe is useful for anybody. Because the chain shirt is just better for those using light armor. That's a little bit too specialist to be useful. Deal. Okay, alright. Down to the essentials. Hey! Now there's a real weapon. Damn, it comes with a real price too. It's a real weapon and it comes with a real price. Wow, if it's going to cost you 8,000 for a friggin' single weapon, then I guess we won't be buying anything interesting for a while. Hey, full plate +1. That would certainly make my frontline tanks that much harder to kill. Not that they can ever seem to stop enemies from just teleporting next to my soft characters and killing them instantly while they're asleep or while they're in the middle of a formation. But, you know. Ooh, a belt of giant strength. Okay, there are some nice items for sale now. It's a question of cost. I'm gonna buy a full plate +1. Because I actually have 3 characters that use heavy armor, so even if I find another heavy armor out there, it's gonna see some use. Actually, she uses medium armor. I only have 2 characters that use heavy armor. '23 AC. That's not bad. That makes me almost the equivalent to Valerie. Still nowhere near as good as a monk, but you know, it's something.
Will this ever end?
He's back. It's a book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth just as it happened. If you don't like what I've written, I won't change a single thing, so don't even ask. Okay, let's stick with neutral.
How much longer, I wonder?
How much wonder I longer? What? Okay, that's it for now. We'll head back to the previous area that we were in.
Not there.
Just before I finish up and close out, I'm wondering if he's got any... Ugh, they're so expensive. It's so horrendous. 200 gold for a frigging potion of cure moderate wounds.
Or don't.
How may I serve you?
He's a cleric.
How may I serve you? That's why I'm here. To defile the ancient shrine of Erastil and with such unnatural magic. How could it be that this druid wasn't completely exhausted? It's odd. Perhaps Erastil requires my personal presence at the temple. But I'm sure he pointed to this place for a reason. Please, check it once more. What is there to understand? Find the Temple of the Elk. I've pieced together its location from what I can remember. How may I serve you?
I guess he's not a party member, so I can't shuffle a cleric into my team. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.